Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Front Row Chaos. I'm your host, Travis. Always ecstatic to be here with you. That's an understatement, right? I'm serious. I really love doing this. And today, we're going to do another reaction video to an Oliver Anthony song. Now, this guy has taken the country by storm with his Richmond, North of Richmond, that I did a reaction to. And I just love his message. I love the way that he gets it across, and he doesn't mince words. He just tells it like it is, and he's almost Trump-esque, in my opinion. He just tells it like it is. Now, a lot of you may or may not like Trump. That's fine, but he does kind of tell it like it is, and some people are okay with that, and some people aren't. But this guy reminds me of that, where he just kind of says it. And I think a lot of us feel it, but he says it. So I can't thank you enough. Please hit that like and subscribe. Please, if you would like to donate, there's a PayPal link right in the description for each video that we do. And Oliver Anthony is one of our favorites here on the show. So we're going to do this one here. It's called I Want to Go Home by Oliver Anthony. And here we go.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and
Yeah.
I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord to take me home.
All right, I got to stop it right there because I'm doing this reaction video right now, and this is so true in our time. A lot of us old soul people out there really can't take this new world that we're living in. I'm sure all of you that kind of think like me can agree it's really kind of batty. You know, we grew up in a black and white world where you knew what was this and what was that. And now it's really been kind of hijacked by the left to take us into areas that I don't believe we were supposed to ever go. But when he says, and I'm going to back this up right here, when he says we're on the brink of the next world war, and it says, you know, I would rather be living in the psych ward. Let's see. Let me go right here.
In the psych ward.
Yeah.
'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me, son.
One too many days for me living in this new world. A lot of us, I'm sure you can agree with that. Now, I don't want to die anytime soon, and I hope none of you do either, but I can understand where he's coming from when this new world is really foreign to us that are older. And even if you're not older, the old soul type, that, like I said before, everything is kind of black and white before, and now it's kind of blurred. And it really is bothersome to me, and I'm sure you as well. But let's listen to the rest here.
We're on the brink of the next world war.
We are.
And I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord to take me home.
You know, we are, like I said, right now I'm doing this podcast. Israel is battling with Hezbollah and Hamas. And I'll tell you, it is really bad over there. And it could really get bad quick. And not just that region, but elsewhere. He's almost like a fortune teller. He almost says what is coming. And I really believe in his line. I don't think anybody's praying anymore. We know, I heard on the radio the other day that the attendance at church and believing in the afterlife is way down compared to what it used to be. And I really think, and I'm not trying to be preachy here, I'm just saying that I think that might be an issue. And he's kind of pointing it out like, hey, nobody's praying anymore. We got real problems coming up and we got to figure this out. So he's kind of hitting right on the head again.
I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day.
Yeah.
There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
You know, Oliver, in his last video, and we all know his story, right? He doesn't want to be out there. He doesn't want to make a ton of money, even though he could. I really like the simplicity. He's got a microphone and a guitar. That's it. And he's got a dog in the background, which everybody should have. I love dogs and cats too. I like that. I wasn't a cat man before, but I am now. But I really have a great cat Marmalade. But anyway, I really appreciate his candor, the way he comes across. It's just a simple guy expressing his feelings through that guitar, through that microphone. And I think that that is something that is not common in this world. In fact, we know it's not common, right? Everybody wants to be that star, but he just simply does it super simple and gets his point across. And, hey, Lord, I just want to go home. I don't want to go home yet. I'm not saying that, and I hope you don't either. But in this world, it's very, very difficult to keep that positive attitude with what we see happening around us. So I can agree with Oliver here.
Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. And 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around.
Oh, yeah.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
Oliver is so right when he talks, and I don't know why friggin' YouTube can't pick up that AI and figure out the words. That wasn't hard. It wasn't fast. It wasn't. Anyway, it bugs me half the time when YouTube AI can't pick up what the words are saying because I can hear it clearly, and I don't have that great a hearing. I'm going to admit to you right now I don't. But he's like, hey, they had a farm, they sold it, and then 2 weeks later it goes into concrete. We have a real problem in this world, especially selling off our lands to make these more and more houses and subdivisions. And a lot of times it's to foreign entities, and we need to stop that. That's just unacceptable in this country. And I hope you can agree with that. And not just the fact that I'm picking on foreigners. It's just the fact that we have to be safe here in this country. Travis Air Force Base did that same thing in California where they sold off a bunch of land near the base, not the base itself, but near the base, and to a foreign entity. And that's not cool. You don't do that, especially by a military installation. But Oliver is so true with his description of what is happening in this country, and we have to stop it. There's no doubt in my mind. He's absolutely right.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
Boy, I tell you, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So true, Oliver.
You probably know Vista.
As you always are. You're right on the money. I really love your message. I love the way you get across to people. I love the way you've taken this country by storm. I'm one of the storm. I'm right in there with them. And I can't thank you enough out there for watching and listening to Front Row Chaos. You have a blessed and great day, and we'll see you again right here for the next reaction on Front Row Chaos.